team at Adidas. We're here to take you through a great yoga session. I don't care if you're going to work out, just finished a workout. If you need a healthier spine, hips, and feet, you're in the right place. So let's go ahead. Let's get started with today's session. And let me walk you through a couple key principles. Whether you've done yoga or it's your first time doing yoga, it's important to keep in mind yoga is a mind-body practice. So the first thing you want to focus on is the mind, and we do that by the breath. So as you lose focus today, as the struggle sets in, focus on your breath. That's the first rule of yoga. You can't go wrong as long as you're breathing with intention. The second rule is that we are here to work and get into that flow state. That's why people get addicted. If it's your first time or third time, it takes practice. And we're going to use the breath and the body moving together to start to get deeper into our practice and our ability to flow and focus. The third thing, you showed up today for you. This is your practice. So if something doesn't feel right, you want to wiggle and move a slightly different way, that's up to you. There's no perfect yoga practice. This is your practice. So let's start together working on that second piece. The mind-body connection. I know how to breathe. Now breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. If you need to breathe in through your nose and out through your breath, that is fine. So just start following along and mirroring me. Notice as we breathe in, we push into the ground for height. And as we breathe out, we relax and go deeper. So breathe in for height. Reach the wrist up, and then out and relax. So start the breath, rule number one, and then try and get the body to move with the breath as we enhance that mind-body connection. So I'll be calling out when to breathe in and when to breathe out. There is no perfect practice. Make sure you're breathing, but try and elicit a little bit more of that purposeful mind-body flow today. All right, we started with the spine. Spine first. I'll be moving. You just stay straight ahead on your mat. Let's start off here in quadruped position. So all fours. Let's go back to that breath. Breathing in, arching. Breathing out. Tuck your tail, rounding one vertebrae at a time. Breathing in. Initiating with that center of mass, using those hips. Tuck the tail first. Last thing is a heavy head. One more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's go ahead. Let's get into those feet today. So you're going to tuck your toes and get a good stretch in that big toe plantar fascia, right? We get turf toe, plantar fascia, Achilles stuff. We want these tissues to be opened up. So if you can sit up, great. And if you feel like, man, I can't breathe and relax right now, that's fine. Point your toes and let's stretch the front of those ankles. 2 deep belly breaths. Try and breathe into your waistband. And when you're ready, we'll go back to tucking the toes. Nice and easy. So a great way to get the feet opened up into those ankles as we work our way through the body today. One more time, point the toes. Make sure you can hear yourself breathe. We're being intentional with our breath as we try and deepen our practice and as a result, our flexibility. All right, very nice. With me, let's start simple. Everyone's go ahead, put one knee down. Breathe in, reach forwards. Now check your posture. Make sure we have a straight line, ears, shoulders, hips, and knees. So reach up, keeping that straight line, leaning forwards. And now reach the hips back, lift the toes up, getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Reaching forwards, breathing in, straight line, getting as tall as you can, breathing out. So just like that cat-cow, we're going to extend as we breathe in for height and breathe out, lifting the toes. Excellent. Let's switch sides here. Go ahead. Breathing in, reach up and breathing out. Lift the toes, rounding the back. 2 more times. Breathe in. Long, slow and simple, easy breaths. Lift the toes as you breathe out. Breathe in as we push into the ground for height. And breathe out as you tuck those toes. Excellent. As we get loosened up, let's go ahead. Let's get into our first downward dog now that we've moved the hammies. So fingers point slightly out, just like in a squat, your toes would point out. And then lift the hips nice and tall. Try and get the ears next to the biceps. We're going to pedal out those feet, bending one knee at a time. Excellent. Let's go ahead. From here, we're going to take a big step forward. So reach the leg back and swing it into a runner's lunge. From here, we're going to breathe in, reach the hands up, straighten that back leg, and then we're going to dive forward, trying to find a straight line again. So I'm not rounded. From here, I'm going to pinch my shoulder blades back, reach my fingers back towards the ground, waking up that back side of those scaps. Go ahead, breathe in. Reach up, and let's go into some cactus arms, pinching the shoulder blades together, driving the elbows down towards the ground, and then breathing out, diving forwards. Wake up those scaps, pinch the shoulder blades down and back, and then breathing in. Reach up, cactus arms, pinching the shoulder blades down and back. 3rd time's a charm, reaching forwards. Perfect posture, pinch the shoulder blades down and back, and breathing in, reach up. Cactus arms. Let that emblem of your Adidas shirt point up, up, up to the sky. Excellent. Let's go ahead and put that hand down and then pull a bow and arrow and open up. Hold this position and let's perfect this position. Trying to breathe 3 times here. Every time you breathe out, I want you to straighten that back leg and try and sink a little bit deeper. Keep your chest close to your knee. And on this second breath, as you breathe out, try and twist a little bit further. And on this 3rd breath, try and control the mind and relax the tension, no matter how difficult this position is. Go ahead, walk the left foot up to the right, and then slowly bend your knees and tuck your tail, rounding 1 vertebrae at a time. Stack your spine nice and tall as you breathe in, reach the arms up, and then cactus the arms down, pinching the shoulder blades down and back. And as we breathe out, shoot the hips back, rounding forwards. As you breathe in, push into the ground, initiate through the ground, find a flat back, just like the top of an RDL, and then slowly lower your belly onto your chest. From here, you're going to walk your feet back, top of a push-up, pull yourself down. Roll the shoulder blades down and back as you breathe in, lifting up into upward dog. Lift the feet, lift the hips, pedal it out. We got the other side with me. So go ahead, switch legs here, reach it up, big step forwards, runner's lunge. From here, let's straighten the back leg, breathing in, reaching up. You want to open up that chest or use those scapulas a little more, pinch them together, and then breathe out, diving forwards. Straight line from head to heel, pinching the shoulder blades down and back. Move with the breath. So you don't have to move with me. We breathe in and we breathe out as we fold forwards. 1 more time. Breathe in and out. Pinch the shoulder blades down and back. 1 more time. Breathe in. And go ahead, take that arm, place it down on the ground, pull that bow and arrow, reach the fingers straight up to the ground, and really push into the ground with that back foot, reaching the heel back, 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 opening up the calf, pushing with that arm that's on the ground, getting strong and stable in this position as you're breathing. So just nice and easy. Relax the tension in your face and your body and realize that as you breathe, and find a sense of comfort through the breath, the body's not struggling quite as much. Excellent. Walk the foot up to meet the hand. Bend the knees and slowly curl up, rounding 1 vertebrae at a time. Breathing in, reach the arms up. Open up that chest. And then breathing out, hips come back. Folding forwards. Breathing in, push through the ground. Flat back. And then folding forwards. Let's just twist it out and breathe a little bit. Remember, this is your practice. You wiggle and work however you like today. Top of a push-up. Slowly pull yourself down. Flip the feet as you pull that chest forward. Excellent. Lift the hips. Pedal it out. And then let's hold here. Let's get strong and stable, finding that breath to create some stability and strength and comfort wherever you're at in your practice, whatever your downward dog looks like. That's where you need to be. Take one more big breath with me. We're going to keep progressing this flow. Here we go. Step it out. Pick a foot, any foot. Let's go ahead. We're breathing in. Reach up. Breathing out. Pinch your shoulder blades together. We're going to put it together and add as we breathe in. And let's twist over that front leg. Good. From there, you're going to slowly walk your hands forward as you come up into an RDL. Now, I want you to make the letter T with your body and your hands. So reach that back heel back, squeeze that hip, pinch those shoulder blades together, and then let's breathe out and drop that knee right along the calf. Breathe in. 2 more times, staying right there, getting strong and stable, firing up the backside, breathing out. Drop on down. 1 more with me. Breathe in. Make the letter T with the body, waking up those glutes and scaps, and then breathing out. Let's let that foot just interlace, crossed up, and then we're going to rotate over, stretching out, taking some weight off the foot that we just used. Excellent. And let's walk the feet back. Slowly pull yourself down. Hit an upward dog if you'd like, or we'll just meet right in downward dog. From downward dog, we're going to take the other foot. Let's go ahead and lift it up. Swing it through. Runner's lunge. Stay with me here. Reach up. Diving forward. We pinch the shoulder blades together. Breathing in. Reaching up. Breathing out. Let's twist and open up. Breathing in. Walk the hands forward. Coming up into that RDL. Good. From here, as we breathe out, slide the knee down. Chest points straight ahead. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. Strength and stable. Breathing out. Work those hips. Excellent. From here, put that foot to the outside and transfer the weight. Opening up those hips laterally and off-weighting that foot that we just got a lot of strong stability from. And let's breathe in. Reach those hands up. And as they come through center, just try to relax your body from your head through your face. And just check in on your breath and your posture. Try to be as strong and stable in your breath and body as possible. Let's go ahead on your next in-breath. Breathe in. Big breath in. And breathing out, folding forwards. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, folding forwards. Excellent. Last little series here. Let's go ahead. Walk both feet back. Downward dog. And with me, let's lift the right leg up. Swing it through. One hand is down. Reach and open up with that right arm. And then that right leg is going to come on top into a side plank. So we hold this side plank position. 3 breaths, getting strong and stable. So we don't just open up the hips, but we use those hips and get them stable and strong in yoga. And then take that right leg. We're going to swing it through. Reach it through as you do a little push-up, stretching the lateral side of that hip. Good. Come on up. Let's switch sides. So let's hit downward dog. Go ahead. Reach that left leg back. Step it forwards. Reach the left arm up. Big breath in. And big breath out as you rotate and lift that top leg. Now, obviously, we can do a side plank here, but we really want to get those glutes working, trunk strong and stable. Breathing, confident in the breath, which will lead to stableness in the body. Take that left leg, swing it through, push-up position with a twist, stretch the outside of that hip, and come on up. Beautiful. Let's go ahead. Slowly come into this prayer position. So knees are wide. Toes point together. Shimmy on back. And let's take 3 final breaths here. Nice and deep into that belly. So staying in that prayer position. As you breathe in, try and feel the waistband expand. And as you breathe out, bring that belly button into your spine. Let's try and lengthen the breath. So breathe in a little bit longer, breathing into the belly button. And breathe out, bring that belly button in to your spine. One more time. Big range of motion. Expand the waistband. And out. You can certainly roll over into Shavasana from there and relax. Let your body take on this new and better you. Otherwise, get going with your day. Thanks for joining us here at Team Adidas. You can join us on the training app for all different types of yoga, training, running preparation. But Home Team's got you covered. So whether you're at home, trying to stay safe, trying to become the best version of yourself, we know that finding flow in your yoga practice can help you find more sense of flow and focus off the mat. So thanks for joining us and Home Team with Adidas. This is Coach Eric.